Hi, Asters. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica. I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant, that's the word, incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I was just paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Aster's just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard and for the festival and, right. I forgot, about that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand that how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you want to help us with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Look at that face. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. So I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah. Yes, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyways, Asters, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Asters is already engaged in a novel that we were reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a water filter. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't be long. The game knowing that they don't have backgrounds for that. They weren't expecting my uncomfortableness with waiting around. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom door. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding, squiggle. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see, the most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like something is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? I don't remember that necessarily. I suppose. I'm back. Oh, you're back. Oh, no, it was no problem. Waiting patiently was fine. You're like, oolong tea? Yeah, anything's fine. Mary sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo. In that case, I'll only be even more impressed. This part definitely wasn't in the thing before, and I went down the Yuri path last time. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little tune to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would like to try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Asters. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Asters, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. So it's likely because of my, wait, what did she say? Wait, her back or her hands? Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I remember a certain thing that Yuri says at some point, and I'm waiting for that to come up because it's always funny. I retrieved the book from the bag. She almost said it earlier in the last episode. I love some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. You and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the small reading position as the last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I am worried I'm making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That said me saying that. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, okay, so, never mind, that's correct. I brought the candies? I zoned out a little bit, I'm sorry. If I touch it, then it might get smudged on the page. You're right, I didn't even think about that, my bad. No need to apologize, I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri has already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Asters. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, the music's done. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Asters. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. teacup gets knocked over. Aesters. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Aesters? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Yeah, there it is. There's the eyes. Eyes. It's time to share poems. I hate those eyes so much. Yuri. Finally, Yuri holds my poem and takes me back. I love it. I love everything about it. It's just, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Aces. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Mary holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. There it is. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, wow. I love it. You like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show it to me first. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so hopeless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading this. I've changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Aces? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all the problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. That's it. Monica's making the other girls more messed up so that I would want to be with her over everyone else. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Easters, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice now. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? Even if she brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. Oh, I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying that it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I feel like that last text came up really quickly. I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here it goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yes. Hey, this one again. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out festival preparations and get it over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Like even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh, stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, we can just get this done. I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. And we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll be helpful. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without... We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Aces? Aces is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious, even enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. Whoa. All you care about is dragging Aces around with you for your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Aces decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. She technically is. But like behind the scenes, not right now. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Aces make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Aces, I know you're fed up. I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at my house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Aces for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Uh-oh. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Aces away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Oh, it would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Asters, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles and Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Asters, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. It was just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life for... Whoa, 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 whoa. To have someone who wants... Wait. This is supposed to be like the bad side of having someone who cares about you so much. This is like an extreme version for Sayori, and this is like... Is this supposed to be like an equivalent of what Sayori felt when my character, Asters, cared about her? Only instead of it being like necessarily creepy like this, it was just... It seemed really selfish of her. No, wait, no. Because that's selfish of her. This is supposed to make me feel like it's almost selfish of Yuri rather than me. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Asters, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. That line was in the first game. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I think that was also in the first game. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Asters. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes. Just to be clear, if I remember anything from the first game, this choice does not matter. It does not matter. Because either way, here comes, yeah, please stop. You don't have to do that. That's her heart. Hi. You have a little something on your cheek there. Oh, you want me to get that for you? Also, that's not a pocket knife. It's like a butcher's knife. Not a cooking knife. Yeah, I'm sorry too. Sorry to use one, you know. So, do one more. I'm just going for it. Look at it. Wait, so that one had a second row, but some of them just don't. Some of them just go off the screen. Yeah, see? Like it's supposed to be translated, like it's like meaning or something. You just got language, like a font that's reading or all those different symbols. Let's go. Is it legend? Okay, dimmer. Here's what you want to do. Watch the shadows. Maybe again, just illusion. Oh. Oh, do I have to go through the entire fucking weekend? I have to go through the entire fucking weekend. I think it's one more day, because that was Saturday, now this is Sunday. This should be Monday, correct? Ah. Alright, it's festival time. Well, how'd you get here before me? I thought... Yeah. I'm here. Ace, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait. Were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. So I had to cough there, but this is really important. Almost done. I'm sure it is. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil of a tray and takes a cupcake. They were both deleted. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? And this should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? There you are, in the background, I know. Yeah, there you are. I'm only 30 minutes in, but I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for coming back a time and time again. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys stick around for what is a very different portion of the game. Hope to see you again. Goodbye.